Good evening, gentlemen. It's Friday night. It's the 27th of October. The hour's going to go back this weekend. We're coming up to winter. Peak season is coming in Southeast Asia. And, so thanks for joining us this evening anyway. Glad to have you here. Let's do some travel talk tonight. And if you're watching this on replay, hello, good afternoon, good morning. Thanks for watching and see you next week. Okay, cheers. So let's say hello to a few people. Brian Street, but before we do that, I'm going to take a sip of my lovely Belgian chocolate. Nice. Some people said this got a lot of calories in it. I only drink it here on live streams. Don't drink it any other time. Although with the nights getting colder, I probably will drink it every night. Oh, that's good stuff, that is. Good stuff. Good for the throat as well. Brian Street is here. Good evening, Brian. Nice to have you here. Mal is here, having a pork pie. Christopher King. Christopher King. Hey, Ed, when are you going to Thailand? Chris and Kitty, Liverpool, England. Okay, hello to Chris and Kitty. I'll be in Thailand in the new year. And, I can't wait. I cannot wait. I mean, as soon as the weather gets chilly here, and it is getting chilly. I've started putting the heating on at home, and I start wishing I wasn't there. I start wishing that I was in, like behind me there. That's Thailand. I wish he was there. New Year, definitely. Leeds is here. Joe Hart is here. Steve Bilbo is here. Guideline 7, Paul Philippines. David, Delayed Dave. Good evening to everyone. Yeah, James Wise, missing it. Maybe go back January if flights go down. Okay. Well, flights, December's the expensive month. That's Christmas time. That's the expensive month to fly anywhere, really. January, the flights there are bargains to be had. I didn't pay a lot of money for my flight. Gregory Rasputin doesn't like the music. Yogi Bear, good evening, Ed. And good evening, chat. I see that the Beatles are bringing out their last ever single next month. It's called Now and Then. Oh, is that going to be any good? Because the last time they reformed and tried to do something, it was in the mid-90s, wasn't it? And in the mid-90s, and that wasn't, they put a couple of dire songs out then, didn't they? So God knows what they're going to do now. You never know. Maybe it's the Rolling Stones. You've got a new album out. The Beatles say, well, we better do it as well. It's funny. Yeah, well, whatever. I'm not building my hopes up. Ian, UK. Hi, Ed. I'm looking forward to this one. I fly on Thursday, Bangkok for 4 weeks. That's good. Thursday, that will be November, Brian. So you'll be there the month of November. Good for you, mate. Good for you. Nice to hear from you anyway. Stephen O'Connor, who lives in Phnom Penh. Nice to hear from you, Steve. Just booked my Christmas holidays 2 weeks in Pattaya. That seems strange, though. You live in Phnom Penh, but you're going to have 2 weeks holiday in Pattaya. But yeah, I've heard of that before. I've heard expats in Cambodia, going for the holiday in Pattaya, because one thing Pattaya's got that somewhere like Cambodia hasn't got. It's got all the girly bars and the massages are better and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, good stuff. Nice to hear from you, Steve. Anyway, I hope all's well. Barry from East Enders, on train. Hope you're all good. Okay, nice to hear from you, mate. Nice to hear from you, Barry. Wandering Wolf. Eddie, will you become a Buddhist? I don't have any religion in me whatsoever. No plans. AJ. Hi, Ed. Hope you're all well, and have you got a skinny liver now? I don't know. I haven't seen it, but I have been off the booze for almost a full 7 months now. 7 months since I last touched a drop of alcohol. So if it isn't repaired yet, it never will be. Oh, nice. Steve Bilbo. Next Friday after Phuket. God almighty, everyone's good for you guys. Good for you guys going away on holiday. Good for you. I've still got a couple of months to wait, yeah. Sean Young, nice to hear from you. David Doyle. Hi, Eddie. I got it wrong. It's Bohol I'm going to in February. Want to swim with the Swim with the what? Yeah, you haven't put. Well, swim with the dolphins, sharks, maybe. I've been to Bohol. I don't remember going in the water there, but it is an island in the Philippines. It's famous for the chocolate hills. There's all kinds of legends there, and I went to see that. Nice place. Good for you, mate. Ginger Joe, nice to hear from you. Mick Tamazy. I had 71 degrees in Southern California. Oh, that sounds lovely. That sounds like a lovely place to be. Nice to hear from you, mate. Sceneries is here. Michael Janaeus, Bottle Baby, Niall M. Michael Janaeus is off to Phuket after a long 5 years, flying out next Friday. Good for you. Phuket's good. I wouldn't mind another visit to Phuket. But if you're going to be, the thing is, it's out of the way. I mean, Pattaya is easy to get to. If you arrive in Bangkok, it's easy to get to Pattaya. Phuket seems out the way, and is it worth going out the way? I mean, Phuket is a nicer place than Pattaya. The beach definitely is nicer than Pattaya. No doubt about that at all. It's a good place. It's got some wonderful go-go bars and all that kind of stuff in Phuket. I wouldn't mind another visit. Roman Army Cappadocia, good evening. Okay, nice to hear from you, mate. Telecom, good evening, Telecom. Hope things are going well on your side of the pond. They're going okay, bland, boring old England. Same old, same old. Nice to hear from you, Mark. HFC, book for January, can't wait. Yeah, absolutely. Me too. Ricky, -Celsius here. Yuck. Where on earth is that? Where on earth is it -9 Celsius? Darren Rowbottom, good evening. David Marchant. Gary Harmon. Gary Harmon says, you are a real lucky fog. Well, I've been called far worse than that. Been called far worse than lucky. Telecom, currently the temperature here in Minneapolis is 38 degrees. That crazy gunman, he's up that way, isn't he? Where is he in? Is it in Maine? Or I hope that comes to a good end, because it's been really, really bad, hasn't it, up to now? But yeah, nice to hear from you anyway. I hope all's well, Mark. Legan 5591. Hit the like button, guys. Okay, thank you. Thanks for that. Brian Street, will you be wearing a coat, bobble hat, and gloves when you fly out, and leaving them on the plane when you land? That'll be a real good idea, wouldn't it? Do you know what I've never ever understood? How people manage to get changed when they're on board an airplane. I mean, have you ever been at Bangkok airport flying back in the middle of winter to the UK? And yeah, like a lot of people, you're in Bangkok airport and you got shorts and t-shirts and sandals on. You get on the plane, and then when you get off the plane at the other end, it's freezing, and everyone else has managed to put coats on, and you're still in shorts and sandals or whatever. I remember they said that to me that one way. You're in shorts and sandals. It must be cold. This is freezing UK. I said, well, it was warm and sunny when I got on the plane. Yeah, Oh, Gary Harmon says I'm a lucky dog. Okay, that's better. I like dogs. Tuffler, I'm still a 2-week millionaire in February. Good for you, mate. Andrew Graham, hello, Eddie. How's things with you? Are you feeling out the bear? I hope you are. I feel better for being off the bear. I've lost 2.5 stone in weight. I mean, the thing is, I'm down now to 14 stone, which is still overweight. That's not a lightweight, 14 stone. But, gone are the days of 15 stone, 16 stone, 16.5 stone. They were ridiculous weights. I feel a lot better now for being 14 stone. My weight loss has slowed a bit, but I'm not really dieting and I'm not exercising much. It's just because of being off the booze that's enabled me, to lose a bit of weight. Gregory Rasputin, January 10th, flying to Pattaya from DC. Good for you, mate. Good for you. Seamus Doherty. Seamus Doherty. Hi, Eddie. I'm on the Jameson. Okay, good for you. Cheers to that. I'm on the Belgian chocolate. Must admit, I've got no ambition to go back to whiskies and shorts and spirits and all that kind of stuff. Not really at all. That's nice. That one guy, Eddie, your bar fan should be less. You're looking fine, boy. Okay, thank you. I've just had a quick blast with the cutter. It only takes about 10 minutes once you get the knack of it. The cutter. Like that Echo and the Bunnymen song. What is it? Spare us the cutter. Yeah, I managed to trim my hair, and seeing it was there, in front of the mirror, like cutting off all the hair. I thought, what the hell? No harm on it. Mowed the lawn downstairs, you know what I mean? Mowed the lawn. I thought, what the hell? There's no harm in it. Mowed the lawn. But chest as well, a few of those chest hairs. Mowed the lawn downstairs, yeah? Okay. So remember, if anyone steals my luggage and decides to use my trimmer, okay, my hair trimmer, remember where it's been, okay? Dunderhard, do you still have your marine aquarium? I wasn't aware. You confused me with someone else there. Beer shop fan. Good evening, Eddie. You're looking sharp since you dropped the booze. Thank you. Greetings from Antwerp, Belgium. Okay, thank you. I'm drinking Belgian chocolate here. This is Belgian chocolate. Lovely, jubbly. Smurf hits. Hello, Eddie. A quick question. How much is electricity in Thailand? I don't know. I've never paid any. I've always stayed in hotels and maybe a couple of condos here and there. I've never paid electricity. I think electricity is probably cheaper in Thailand than it is in Cambodia. I keep hearing that it's quite expensive in Cambodia. But as for as for Thailand, I don't know. Stephen O'Connor, Phnom Penh has no beach. The beaches in Sihanoukville are not the same as before. So Thailand are nearest beach holidays. Really? Do you not go to the islands of Koh Rong? It was. I mean, somebody on Facebook, he comes in here, Brian. He's travelled a lot of places recently, all across South America, and he's currently in Cambodia. And he went to Kampot, and I think he's gone to Sihanoukville as well, which is like not the way it was. But I think he's going to the island of Koh Rong. Apparently, some of those islands are still pretty good. I haven't visited them for a good few years, but I wouldn't mind another visit to Koh Rong. I mean, that island is absolutely beautiful. But I see what you mean. If you want, a proper beach resort with plenty of life and all that kind of stuff. I get you. Yeah, absolutely. So how are you getting there, Steve? Phnom Penh's no beach. How are you getting to Pattaya from Phnom Penh? Would you go via Bangkok? Fly to Bangkok and get a bus there, I suppose? Yeah, let's see. Hard shield. Eddie, why the military haircut? Yeah, it looks much better longer. It looks like 1984 like that. Who cares? Who cares? I mean, remember the olden days, many, many years ago when a middle-aged guy suddenly started losing hair, going bald and like, he started to get self-conscious about it. Oh my God, I'm losing it. And he was in denial. If anyone said, you're losing a bit of hair. No, don't say that. I'm not. It's just, it's just a light. I'm not. People used to get very, very self-conscious about it. Whereas now, who cares? I mean, everyone bloody shaves their head bald anyway. I mean, there's no, who cares? I don't care. Your health, that's the important thing. I mean, you see these young men, don't you, who shave their head bald at about 22 years of age. I mean, it's gone out of fashion. Yogi Bear, I fly out on the 10th of November to Manila. I won't be back here till May the 6th, 2024. This place is finished. So you're having 6 months out there. Good for you, mate. Well, good for you. You know, you're going where the sun shines brightly anyway. Good for you. Ricky Arctic, that's -9 in Alberta, Canada. Oh, it must be a nice place. I can imagine it's very, very nice, but I'm not a fan of the cold. I'm not really for me. Yeah, what's this? AJ, what bills do you have to pay when you stay out there? Water, energy. Well, if I rent a condo somewhere, I probably will have to pay that. But I've always been a traveller. I've always stayed in hotels and that sort of stuff. So I've never had to worry about that before. Brian Street likes dogs but prefer caravans. Okay. Ginger Joe, you can see the weight loss, Eddie, from previous vids during the spring. Okay, thank you for that. Yeah. XX. Ed, do you have a drone? I understand you have to register to use it in Thailand. Will this be something to consider when traveling from country to country? No, I've no plans to get a drone because I've got enough stuff to bung in the suitcase anyway. A drone is something. I think drone shots, I mean, some of them look very, very nice. But if you're making a video, I don't see the point of a drone because it doesn't get you any more views. People, I mean, drone shots can be nice, but I think people get bored with them pretty soon. I mean, unless you're actually making videos that are exclusively about drones, you know, silent videos. I mean, where people specifically want to see drone shots. But no, I don't think it'd add to my videos at all. Oh, let's see. Kevin Moran, when you naffing off and when you're going to live? I'm going to be going abroad in the new year and I'm starting off in Thailand and taking it from there, basically. Yogi Bear, he's had enough of what's going on here. Went for 6 months early in the year and sorted out something to do. Now I'm going to say, okay. So a lot of people are getting disillusioned with Britain. G-Rig, not long now, Eddie. Get away from the 20-stone misses. I recommend getting a condo with a pool. The water is grubby in parts. I wouldn't swim on the beaches there. Yeah, I mean, if I was when I'm staying out there all the time, I probably will use a swim pool. I mean, you may have noticed with some videos that I've made, I stay in some hotels and I'm often tempted by a hotel with a nice pool, and then I never get round to using it. But I suppose if I'm there all the time, I probably would use a swimming pool a bit more often. But it's not really a big issue with me, not really. Hard tulip. Ed, you love a good brandy and navy rum with a pork pie. That's in the past, mate. Yeah, McLaren. Oi, Mr. Steady the Eddie, author, professional content creator, and all-round great guy. Oh, I'll drink to that. That is absolutely terrific. Nice to hear from you, Clive. Nice to hear from you. G-Rig. Swim is a nice way to spend an hour or two in the harvest. It was good at the place in Wahen. I was staying for 2. I went to that place, Wahen, you know, behind me. I was there for about 10 days. I've been there before as well. And I never actually got round to going in the water. Islands, like we mentioned before, the island of Koh Rong in Cambodia, or some of those Thai islands, there the water is absolutely beautiful. So there, I'm far more likely to go in the water there. I wouldn't go in the water in Pattaya. Teacher Mike is telling us I pay about $60 a month for electricity in Cambodia. That sounds quite a lot. That sounds quite a lot, doesn't it? $2 a day. That sounds quite a lot, really. Yogi Bear. Ed, off the meter in Thailand, it was 14 baht per unit. It's there in Cambodia as it's purchased from Thailand. Okay, fair enough. Thanks for that info. Mr. Who, With your novel, Five Go to Pattaya, will you use the pen name Enid Strap-on? Oh, that's a good, oh, I like that, Enid Strap-on. No, I won't be using that, but it's good anyway. Simon Goodison, Eddie, at 61 years old, you consider yourself middle-aged or old? Old? I mean, middle-aged at 61. I mean, how many 122-year-old people do you know? I'm old, mate. I'm old. Spider, I shave what I've got left, 555. No expensive fancy shampoo for me no more. That's it. If you shave your head, you shave on shampoo. I don't even buy shampoo anymore. I can't be, that's quite expensive. I can't be bothered with it. I mean, I use it because I shave me, trim my hair. I just use, soap and wash my face and soap when I'm having a shower. I mean, who cares? I don't care if my hair falls out. I mean, I don't need it anyway. Don't need it. Stephen Johnson, Eddie, what country will you live in? Well, I think I'll be flitting. I think I'll be spending half and half of time in Thailand and Cambodia. I think it will probably be my two favorite places, Pattaya and Siam Reap, which are both about 9.5 hours away from each other by road. I put a note on a Facebook page this week about the border crossing, because I don't want to be getting airplanes all the time. The border crossing from Pattaya to Siam Reap and Poi Pet. Apparently that border crossing is up and running now. It used to be easy to book a tour there, from Pattaya, but last time I checked, there's not that many, companies operating. But I'll be going by road, and I think I'll be doing 6 months and 6 months. I'm not so sure just yet, but it sounds about right to me anyway. I like Pattaya and I like Siam Reap. Hard Tulip, Ed, have you saw the movie 1984, the science fiction movie about a state dictator? All the men in the movie have military haircuts. Well, yeah. I mean, I did see that one. I think the book, because I read the book, once, the George Orwell book, and I think the Britain. It's always going to be relevant. That I think bloody Britain's going that way, isn't it? Chris Card, nice to hear from you. AJ, did you end up sorting your health insurance out? I've got a good idea what I'm going to be using. I haven't done it yet. Up to now for my trip, I've got the flight booked. I've got the coach to Heathrow Airport, and I've got the first 4 weeks in Pattaya in the month of January, and and that's what I've got. The insurance, I've still got a couple of months to sort that one out, but I will be getting insurance. That one guy, what part of town are you looking for the condo in? Well, somewhere that's close to the town, but far away enough to be decent value. I've looked at it. I haven't actually looked at any condos yet, but I mean, I've what I know is that in Pattaya, so even some of the small hotels can be, if you go out of town a bit, can be very, very cheap. I know that much. Mr. Who, get a condo in Jomtien, far enough away from the madness for the quiet night, but close enough you want to dip your way. Okay, that's fair. That's fair comment. That I've looked at Jomtien a lot, and I'd quite happily stay in Jomtien if the right condo came up. We'll see about that. For Zach, once you find the country to settle in, have you thought of starting a business to fill the days or supplemental income? No, I won't be starting any kind of business, as in, whatever bit, unless it's something, unless I stumble across something that looks easy and it's lucrative. Yeah, I wouldn't say no to that. But I've got my little retirement funds in place, and I do other things. I do YouTube, where I earn a little bit of money from it. And also, as some of you will know from a video I posted today, I'm also into writing books right now. Now, you never know how that's going to pan out. I mean, I'm not building my hopes up, but you just never know. You never know how that's going to pan out. I mean, with my latest book, which is It's been on KDP for a while. It's in Amazon. It's on paperback now. You never know. It could be a hit, or even like a famous Hollywood producer or director might just hear about it and want to make it. You never know. I'm not interested in that. I'm not interested in a business which involves, like a bar, which involves me staying in a one place and tied to the one place every day. I'm not doing anything like that. Anyway, where were we? Yogi Bear. Ed, have you ever been on Turkish Airways? That's what I'm flying. I've never used them before. Just one. I have been in Turkey. I think I've been on Turkish Airways because I had a property in Turkey for a long time, and I think I've been on them. I know that they're quite highly rated. I've never used them going to Thailand. Anthony McGregor. Eddie, I wish you all the best, whatever route you choose. Okay, thank you. That's very, very, very kind of you. Thank you. Ricardo. Hi, Ed. When you land in Bangkok, will you go straight to Pattaya or treat yourself to a cheeky night on Soy 4? I'm going straight to Pattaya. Because don't forget, when you arrive at Savannah Bhumi, it's probably just as it's almost as easy to get to Pattaya as it is to central Bangkok, really. I mean, you just go down the stairs and get the bus, to Pattaya. So I'll be going straight to Pattaya. I can't wait. Do you remember that video I put out about 6 months ago saying that my enthusiasm for travel and all that kind of stuff is gone? Well, it's well and truly back again now, and I can't wait. I can't wait to be there. Just can't wait. Mike Richardson, 82 days now. We'll be back in Pattaya. So you'll be back there. It's second half of January. Good for you, mate. Smurfheads. Eddie, do you know how 555 should be pronounced? What is it? What is that? Is that a laugh? Is it ha ha ha? Is that what it is? I don't go in for one of those. Those trendy things. All those trendy bloody things that people write. Lol. That gets on my titties. That does, lol. Especially when you get people who can't put a bloody not a sensor, a sentence together. You can't write a proper sentence without using the word lol, whatever it means. Lol, lol. That's going to be bloody tits, that does. Can't stand that. Parker. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, Parker is here. Okay, now let's start talking about banks and all that kind of stuff. Okay, let's comments. Let's start talking about banks because this is an important issue. In the meantime, I'm going to pour myself another watching me call. Yo, where are we? Okay, anyway, Yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay, Parker. Okay, I had to hope you just wanted to know if anyone used the Chase bank card while in Southeast Asia. I haven't used Chase, but I did go online the other day and I decided because we talked about this on the Steady Eddie Live channel the other day. It's a big issue about banks and money transfers. So I watched some videos about Wise and I've heard a fair bit about it, some good reviews. So what I've done the other day is I went on the internet and I started to do a Wise account. The problem is it wanted me to. There's always something. It wanted me to upload my photograph with this thing and all of that, and I couldn't get any reception on this. You see, because it wasn't linked into the Wi-Fi at the time. So I haven't completed that yet, but I will do it. I will be doing a Wise bank because all the reviews for it are pretty good, pretty good. So I don't know about Chase, but Wise has some really, really good reviews. Yeah, smashed. Do you intend to try more of the local Thai cuisine when you settle down? I always say that, don't I? I always say, but maybe this time I will, because what it is, I probably will this time because I've learned, not to have big meals, unnecessarily big meals. I think big meals have gone out the window for me because that was my problem before. I was suffering from my eyes are bigger than my belly syndrome. And I was having big meals and I was overweight, and now I'm eating smaller meals and I feel all the better for it. So I probably will have more of that. Adrian Smith. Oh yeah, have you ever been to one of those parties at the Battaya bars where they have a spit roast outside? I probably have. I remember that. They have one of those little pigs, don't they? And I probably have. I can't remember. Bushwhacker. I always have 3 nights in Bangkok, Soi Nana, then down to Pattaya. It sort of breaks me. I'm ready for Pattaya, the world's greatest place. The last time I was in Bangkok, it was a waste because I was coming back from Phuket and I had a stomach upset. I was sick, so it was a waste being in Bangkok. So yeah, I'm going straight to Pattaya anyway. Anyway, here we go. Delayed Dave. How will we survive without the squeaky door once Eddie's moved to? Somehow, I don't think I'll be getting that in my suitcase. Stephen Hayes, Sunday, 3 weeks now, be in Bangkok for a few days, then down to Pattaya for a few weeks. Can't wait. Good for you, mate. Good for you. It's that time of year that everything's turning to crap in Britain. Well, it already has anyway. Mr. Who, that break video was awesome. Dancing robots. Okay, I usually use that as the opener to the Steady Eddie live stream, but I thought I'd include it here anyway. AJ, Ed, what modes of transport will AJ, Ed, what mode of transport will you use for sure seeing as you're going for a long time? Bus, taxi? I know you don't like motorbikes. Well, I travel by bus most, but if I need to go anywhere, it's usually by bus, occasionally by train. I try to avoid flights, especially internal flights. When I don't want to go the other side of the world to start getting on more airplanes. I don't like air. I'm not no fear of flying. I just I don't like airplanes. Sorry, no, I said that wrong. I'm no fear of flying. It's just that I don't like airports. I don't like the environment of an airport very, very much. So buses, I've traveled all over South America, Brazil, Argentina, Bolivia, all those countries by public bus. So if you could do 18 and 20-hour bus journeys, then I can do ones that are 5 or 6 hours, not a problem. Oh, I'm guessing we got it was. Yeah, I've got to have a little drink. I've got a drink to this guy. Mm, nice. The bits flow to the top. Here we go. Arg. Why bother with a why bother with a live stream? Just sit in your chair and drink hot chocolate all night. Oh, now there's an idea. He's offended, is he? Because I got up and went to make myself another cup of hot chocolate. Oh, poor boy. Oh, poor. I'll say. Do you know what you need, Arg? You know what you need? You need you need this. You need to keep this woman company. You need a girlfriend like that. That's what you need. But then I've had another thought. Maybe you're the guy on the left. Maybe that's you. Maybe that is your girlfriend. And and you're offended because I take the mickey out of her. Maybe it's you. And maybe you got your name, Ag, when you looked at Lisa. Maybe that's where you got your name from. You looked at it and thought, Ag! Oh my God almighty, God almighty. Anyway, nice to hear from you. Nice. Do you have anything else intelligent to say by any chance? Oh, they're all Bob, Bush, Bob. Hi, Ed. What attracts you to the young, exploited traffic women of Asia? I bet you're a woman. Only a woman would say something like that. You're a Wonga. You're Lisa Dale. You are this person here. That's you. That's you on the right there. Oh my God, they're all here now. I had a very, very serious comment on one of my other videos, the one about Cambodian bar girls being expensive and all this kind of stuff. And she put a comment there the other day, and she said she had banged on about traffic and all this kind of stuff. And even before I'd seen an image, her avatar, I would have known that's a female. A bloody bloke wouldn't write shit like that. Yeah, it's got to be a woman who writes stuff like that. But the thing is, I didn't reply to her. But I mean, I've still got the comment there. I didn't delete the comment, nothing like that. I didn't reply to her, but I checked out her channel. She's actually got a channel, and it's got all of 2 videos with about the 2 videos got a total amount of about probably less than what's in the chat here at the moment. And I don't know. I have no time for all that. It's always women. Whenever you see these negative things, it's usually women that's behind it because they don't like the idea that us older guys can go and get a girlfriend, in Southeast Asia who's hotter and sexier than they are. They want us all to suffer with their obese, they're obese, bingo wings, all that kind of shit. Anyway, where was I? That one guy. I plan on buying some gold. You'll need a safe deposit box. We'll get the right hotel. Yeah, Arg says that Muses is garbage. He can't write very well. That Muses is garbage and far too loud. Okay, fine. But I'll put some Mantovani on for you next time. Delayed Dave, yeah, it is an intelligent comment. Delayed Dave, Chase Bank is excellent. No fees and it pays you 1% on all purchases. That's good. So shall I look into Chase as well? I was prepared to start a Wise account, but I didn't. I was, relying on this, the bloody Vodafone. I've linked this into the Wi-Fi now, so I'll be able to do it next time. Now, so I am going to start a Wise account. I'll probably do it probably tomorrow. But Chase Bank, you say Chase Bank. Well, tell us more about it. It pays you 1% on all, but is that 1% interest? How does that work? No fees. It pays you 1%. You mean you get 1% interest or something? Okay, here we go. Mr. Who, back to pensions. Thailand doesn't have a reciprocating scheme. So if you live in Thailand, your state pension will not increase. It won't get the triple lock increase unless you return the UK. Yeah, this is what I've heard. I know. My state pension's about 6 years away, so 5 or 6 years away. Yeah, Jared Gaffney. I was interested in all the talk from Indian clubs in Wogsy, etc. Well, I took the plunge. The place was packed to the rafters. Bought two pina coladas. Cost me 935 baht for both. No joking. That's about, well, 935 baht. That's more than 20 quid. That's more than a tenner a piece. That's bloody disgusting. Chaza, do you have to pay tax on YouTube income in Thailand? Not if you're registered in Britain. I pay tax on my income in Britain. I have an accountant in Britain, and I pay tax here. Now, if I think if you live in Thailand, full time, and I won't be, I'll be flitting between countries. You see, that's the plan. I don't, but then the tax issue. I mean, apparently Thailand wants to tax all expats, but they saying it and doing it are two different things. You know what I mean? Pinball. So you're going to have salads for meals there? Oh, no, definitely not. It's boring, that is. Spider. Yeah, well, this is interesting. Spider, been using wires to make transfer to my Thai bank for the past 3 years with no issues from UK banks. Quick and easy. That's good. That's good. Wise does get good reviews. Like I said, I almost started a Wise account, but what let me down is when they wanted my photograph from my mobile phone. I wasn't getting any signal on it. Yeah, but I will do it. But it does get good reviews. The only thing with Wise, only slightly negative thing, one of the commentators on a YouTube video said that some people find it a little bit confusing when they go to use it, first of all. It can be a little bit confusing. And I don't like confusing things. I like things to be very, very straightforward. But yeah, I do hear some good reviews about Wise. Simon Gutterson, Eddie, what was the first country you visited outside of Europe? It was Thailand, I suppose. Thailand. I mean, because I'd only ever been to European countries before that. I mean, that was yeah, absolutely. That was about 20, no, about 25 years ago, something like that now. Something like that. Yeah. Pooping while standing. Have you made a video on the pros and cons of Thailand if you're not looking at the party scene? I haven't actually done that just yet, but it sounds like a good idea. Damon, nice to hear from you, Damon. You sound like a little Lisa. Go back to sleep. Yeah, he's a little Lisa. He is. He's a little Lisa, little weasel. Nice to hear from you, Damon. Yeah, Ricardo looks like Lisa Dale and Wonga Whalers in the house. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Yogi Bear, no, sorry, Eastern Man is sort of Yogi Bear. Yeah, Eastern Man lives in a 3-bedroom bungalow. Stuff is going all day, fans, TV, AC on, and 2 bedrooms at night. You get the hot and cool season, but on average, my electricity bill is about 3,000 a month. 3,000 a month. Well, that's about 70 quid, isn't it? So that's not really that cheap. That's that cheap, but I don't know. I don't know. I haven't worked it out yet. Neil is over a Wise account. Get a Wise card account. Good. Okay, I will be getting the ATM one as well. You can pay £7 for it, so I'll be getting that as well. It does the reviews for it are quite good. Sideband, Eddie, I remember having a good laugh at your video in Colan when you were going down those steep concrete steps, and when you said, "Never mind, stairway to heaven. This is bloody staircase to hell." Yeah, yeah. The thing is, somebody told me afterwards that there's snakes in all that over the snakes up there as well. I would have been a bit more worried. Yeah, absolutely. That's a good little island, Colan. I like it there. I wouldn't mind another visit there. I enjoyed that place. McLaren, the ads have a go trolls are crawling out and flexing their puny muscles. Okay. I'll tell you what I'll do. we'll see if I can get a signal on this. We haven't had any guests or any phone calls for a while. Let's just see if I can get a signal on this. Because we've had some good calls in the past, but you know, it hasn't been working recently. Smashed. Will you be keeping a UK mobile number, Ed? I've heard some people have had problems transferring money with online banking regarding text authentication. Now, that's interesting, that, isn't it? On here, I can have 2 SIM cards on here. I can have a UK one and, you know, a Vodafone one, and also a Thai SIM card or whatever country that I happen to be in. Yeah, that's good, there, because there's nothing worse. I had that problem in Romania. You know, with the bank, I couldn't get into the bank because you know, it's the SIM card wasn't working there. Yeah, you're quite right there. That's a good point. That Smashed. Fazek, how are the book sales going for you? You need to figure out a way to get the word out on Liverpool as it's about Scousers. Oh, it's if it proves to be good enough, it'll do the best. It's early days, yeah. It's early days. I mean, the actual paperback version only came out a couple of days ago. I actually got myself a copy yesterday because I wanted to see it. You know, because I was concerned about whether I'd formatted it, because it was tricky. It was doing me head in, formatting and all that kind of stuff. But it was nice to actually hold the book anyway. Oh, well, it's early days, yeah. Eason, man, you don't have to Eason, man, has some great information. You don't have to return to the UK to unfreeze your state pension. You can do it by going to any country where it is indexed. If you tell them it gets unfrozen from the time you land there. No, that's interesting. That's very, very interesting. I believe the Philippines, they index your state pension. That's very, very interesting. That. Thanks for that anyway, Eason, man. Yogi Bear says it's a lot cheaper than here. I can live a good life in the Philippines for what the winter electric would cost me here. I'm paying 400 quid per month for the electric here. God, am I 400 quid a month for the electric in Britain? That's bloody awful, that, isn't it? Yeah, delayed Dave. This is some good information coming here. Smash, there's an excellent app called EDDY'S that allows you to have a UK landline number or UK mobile number on your overseas phone. Solves the banking issue. Oh, that's good. That's good to know. That's good to know. Okay, we've got somebody phoning in here.
Hello, Mr. Eddie.
Hello. Nice to hear from you. Hello, how's it going?
Not so bad. I wasn't going to do my Borat impression because this is your sensible channel.
Yeah, whatever. You know, keep going. Anyway, this is Clive McLaren. Nice to hear from you. So, how are things? Are you planning on visiting Southeast Asia anytime soon?
Well, yeah, Philippines. I've got a girlfriend in Manila.
Yes. Yeah.
But next year sometime. I'm in no rush at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I'm actually looking for a house to buy at the moment.
Really? In the Philippines?
No, here.
Oh, are you really? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, good for you.
Yeah. But my question is.
Yeah.
I think you're a Cambodia man.
You think I'm a Cambodia man?
I think you're going to go to Cambodia.
To be honest with you, I love so many places in Southeast Asia. I couldn't imagine a time when I wouldn't visit Pattaya anymore, and I couldn't imagine a time when I wouldn't visit Cambodia anymore. I love Cambodia. It's not the country it was, because Chinookville, the beach resort, has gone down the Swanee River. But there are other good places in Cambodia. I like Kampot. I only went there for the first time last year, and that was really good. But I do like Siem Reap a lot. Siem Reap's a lovely town. I really, really do like Siem Reap. It's a nice town. So I will be.
You were taken by Cambodia, though, I think. Now, Pattaya, I mean, it's a lovely place, but it's, unless you go for the culture, you know, all the temples and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
You go for a few things, and you're on the straight and narrow at the moment. You're on the wagon.
Yeah.
I think going straight to Pattaya, there's too much going on there, if you know what I mean. And you're doing really well with your you know, giving up the booze and all that at the moment.
Yeah.
Maybe you need to ease yourself into it, because I know you can go. You can do the dragon boat tours in Bangkok and all the rest of it. But sooner or later, if you go to Thailand, you're going to go to Pattaya, aren't you? So
I think
go to Cambodia.
Yeah.
I reckon.
To be honest with you, in recent times, Clive, the only places that I've really, really, really enjoyed in Thailand have actually been Bangkok and Pattaya. I haven't really enjoyed the other places too much. I mean, I went the last couple of trips. I've done quite a lot of islands in the last year or so. Quite a lot of islands. I mean, they are good. They're good to visit, but islands have become, you know. I mean, who doesn't love an island? On a tropical island. But
how about going up north? Northern Thailand.
Well, I wouldn't mind visiting that when the time is right. I will do that. I mean, I've never been to Isan. I will do that when the time is right. I've been to Chiang Mai a few times, but I must admit though, I find some of those smaller rural Thai towns to be a little bit dull. Some of them I find them a little bit dull, to be honest with you.
I've only ever been to Thailand twice. But, my missus used to live in a tiny little village in the northwest.
Yeah.
It's pretty much almost in the triangle. You know what I mean? What is it? The Laos, Burma, Thailand triangle, bit like, But
the Golden Triangle, yeah.
But it literally takes to Udon Thani.
Yeah.
It literally takes less than an hour. On a plane, and it was the equivalent for about 50-60 quid.
Yeah.
And it's easy to get to, and then once you get there, Udon's a nice city. Yeah.
Is it? Yeah.
And then maybe spend a few days around there, and then you've got a few hours to the Mekong Delta, well, not the city's called
Laos and Vientiane.
Right up north.
I will visit when the time is right. I will visit Isan and rural Thailand. I mean, it took me long enough to go around those islands. In the last, couple of years, I've been to islands which I've never been to before. You know.
If you want no distractions other than the booze, because I know you've done. It's got to be 6 months now, surely. Is it 6 months?
Almost 7.
Is it really?
Yeah. From the beginning of April. From the beginning of April, I took my last drop of alcohol. So and I haven't missed it. But the thing is, I mean, when I'm in Thailand, I mean, obviously I like to meet people, and have a bit of a good laugh and all that. And I think it's really, really difficult to do that without a few beers here and there. But the thing is, with regards to the alcohol, I think I've controlled it. I can control it now.
I know you like your soapy massages and all the rest of it, but just go slowly back into Thailand, because there's so much. You know what I mean? If you go to the epicenter, which is Pattaya, sooner or later, it's going to happen, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Well, yeah. But the important thing is, I think I can control it now. I'm not an alcohol addict anymore. I've proved to myself that I can stay off it. I've got control of alcohol. It hasn't got control of me anymore. So I think I'll be all right.
Since you've given up you've been on your program, in your mind, so to speak. It is, isn't it? At the end of the day, if you've been drinking all your life pretty much,
Yeah.
it is a big feat. Have you been to any restaurants or pubs, bars, since you've given up?
Here in England, no, I find them really, really boring. Unfulfilling, really. I mean, I find it really unfulfilling here.
I've always been like supermarket booths.
Yeah.
I just wondered when the temptation's there and you can see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I've fallen out of love with England. And whatever. So I'm not really. Yeah, I can't really be bothered. It's been easy. But when I'm in a hot climate, I mean, especially in the daytime, a nice, few. I mean, look at that image behind me there of Wahen. I mean, if you're walking along there in the hot month of January or February, I mean, really, you'll.
I'm jealous, mate.
Yeah.
I'm jealous, Ed. I really am.
No.
I mean, I've got a business here.
Yeah.
I'm 49, and really, I've got another 10 years probably before I'll be thinking about doing the same sort of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because my business is really healthy.
Yeah.
It's gone through all sorts of crap, like COVID and all the. We've had all sorts of problems. Like we deal with, we manufacture steel-based products. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We've got a problem now with is your steel from Russia and stuff like that. So you got to jump through all the hoops and all the rest of it. But it's an absolute nightmare. But I mean. Yeah, I know what you mean. All the bureaucracy of Britain, the politics of Britain, the weather, it's just shit at the end of the day.
No, it's bland. I mean, and for me, that is the appropriate word for Britain in this day and age. For England, it's bland. I mean, the thing is, the countryside. I live in Devon. The countryside is absolutely wonderful. It's beautiful. But when you've seen it all, I want a bit more than that.
We haven't even got a functioning government anymore, really, have we? It just sort of drifts from,
Well, we've got a prime minister who hasn't even been elected by the British people. You know what I mean?
The last four hadn't, though, has they? Well, no, hang on, Boris had, hadn't he?
Yeah.
But I didn't. Do you know what? I didn't actually. It didn't actually register that Liz Truss was actually a prime minister for a while. I was like,
I mean, the thing about Liz Truss, I mean, blink and you'll miss her. What's interesting is she was the prime minister when the Queen of England died, and I think it'll probably be one of those pub trivia questions in years to come. Who was the prime minister of Britain at the time of the Queen's death? And I'm pretty sure people will scratch their head and say it was that woman. What was her name again? That's what people will do. They'll never remember her name.
Anyway, I'm going to get off your travel show because this is a sensible channel.
Okay.
Nobody wants to listen to politics, do they?
Yeah, it's a travel. We're going to talk about banks, a little bit more about banks and all that. But listen, Clive, you're always welcome to call in, and we'll be doing Steady Eddie live next week, so we'll have plenty of things to talk about then.
And I had absolutely no problems using it in Philippines.
Yeah, wise,
in Manila.
Yeah, I've never really heard any bad reviews about it. They're all fairly positive reviews. All for really positive reviews.
Once you charge up the card, with the local currency,
no
fees or anything.
Yeah.
But obviously it converts it into the conversion, the currency conversion.
Yeah.
In real time, but you can get stung by that. But I mean, that's just part of the course at the end of the day.
Okay. Well, listen, thanks for calling in, Clive, and please do so again. Okay. Have a great weekend. Anyway. Okay. All the best. All the best. There you go. That was Clive McLaren. Very, very good call from him there. Nice to hear from him. So that just proves that he's called quite a lot on the other channels. That just proves that the phone number, I'll put it on the screen in case anyone didn't get it. The phone number is a legit. It's not a scam. And whatever you pay for your mobile phone, I'll leave it on the screen anyway. Okay, I'm just going to go and get another drink. Be back in a minute. Okay, anyway, I'm back. Yeah, Ecom Traveller says, I've got a sneaky feeling you're going to be shocked by the price of a go-go bar fan. No, I wouldn't be shocked. I know the script, mate, and yeah, it's pretty shocking, but I wouldn't be shocked. Okay. Kenny says squeaky doors. I'm okay. G-Rig, who pays for go-go's anymore or lady things? Well, people who've got big money and who are prepared to spend big money. Yeah. Here's a comment there. That's an intelligent. He said that about my last video as well, I believe. At least, like, you know, we've managed to cure his insomnia. Yeah, Richie Rich sounds like a can opener. No, this is Co-op Diet Ginger Beer, non-alcohol and very, very tasty. Lovely stuff. So, what do we reckon about banks anyway? Fizak, now you are retired, make sure you visit Dubai. It's well worth it. You can get 5-star hotels, good pricing. It's cheap to monitor and very, very safe. I'd like to visit Dubai. I don't think that's the right place for me. Not at this stage in my life. I mean, what am I going to do in Dubai? It looks nice. And all of those buildings, I'd like to drive, you know. I mean, you see all these rich people driving Ferraris and Lamborghinis through Dubai. I'd like to drive it because it looks like a science fiction landscape. And I think I'd enjoy all of that. But I can't really think, I don't think that's the right place for me at this moment in time. Yeah, smashed. Squeaky door for sale on eBay in a couple of months' time. One careful owner. Never oiled up the door. That is okay. Kenny T, what's the situation on vaping in Thailand? Well, I heard last time it was illegal and you can get a big fine because there's guys. I mean, I was talking to a couple of guys who were vaping in the wrong place, and they were given on the spot fines of quite a lot. Apparently, the reason they don't like the vaping in Thailand is because they don't get the same tax revenue or something like that. Fizak, I also work with a woman who used to tell me she was going to write a book. She has 5 books out now, a couple being on the New York Times bestseller list. Oh, well, good for her. I mean, I'm not up to that level. Yeah. I mean, I'm doing like I've seen videos on about the Amazon, KDP. And some people are saying that they're putting out, 5 books a day. And why are they doing that? They're obviously not writing them. I mean, all as I know is that my book was all written by me, orchestrated entirely by me. There's no AI or anything like that involved, nothing like that. Ag, gone again. He likes playing hide and seek in a live stream. Pathetic. We'll have to get Ag on the show one of these. He's obviously got problems, hasn't he? The poor boy. He's obviously got, but we'll get him on the show. We'll all comfort him together anyway. Yeah, Mr. Who, a grumpy heifer. I mean, I wouldn't say that. I'd say, whatever. For Zach, just visit Dubai. Do not have to live there. I guarantee you will change and enlighten you. I'd like to visit Dubai. I would do, but I don't really know what I personally would do there. Really, I don't think it'd be the right place for me. There's a lot of young, trendy people in Dubai. I've seen them on videos, and I just get the impression there's a lot of young, glamorous, trendy people there. So I don't think I'd fit in there. Dave the Rave, what month are you flying out, Eddie? January. Hard Tulip. Ed, an Aussie was charged 24,000 baht for a medium-sized box of antivirus medicine. They charged him 32,000 for a 2-night stay of a something 9 at Bangkok Hospital. No, that doesn't sound good, does it? This is interesting. This is interesting from Eason, man. Is this high season in Pattaya going to be better or worse than last year? I reckon numbers will be down in last year, and last year wasn't great. So what does everyone reckon about that? Because are you hearing stuff on YouTube from people who are in Pattaya saying that it's very, very quiet there and they're not hopeful of the high season this year? What do you reckon? Anyway, I mean, I'll take it as it comes. All as I know is I'm heading to Pattaya in January, and I'm looking forward to it. But what do you reckon? I mean, do you think it's going to be a busy high season or not so busy? Pete, what's going to happen to the live streams once you live out there? I'll be doing walk around live streams, and I'll still be doing live streams, only they'll be at different times. I couldn't do it this time because right now it's about 4 o'clock in the morning in Thailand, and the hour goes back tomorrow, so there'll be 7 hours ahead of us. So I won't be doing it then, but I'll still be doing live streams. The Pete, is it true in Thailand they don't let you leave the hospital until you paid your bill? I would have thought so. I mean, they all want paying, mate. Everyone. I would have thought that was the case. Repair shop. Too many scammers in Thailand. Well, don't allow yourself to get scammed. I've never allowed myself to get scammed. For Zach, Eddie, I'm 64. Dubai is for everyone and can be done on a budget and will change all your previous thoughts. I'd like to visit Dubai. I would, but I think I'm heading to Southeast Asia. And to be honest with you, once I arrive in Southeast Asia, I'm not planning on going anywhere else. I'm planning on staying there. So, yeah, Richie Rich. We're all, we have opinions here. Everyone's entitled to an opinion. Don't waste your money on Dubai. Nice to visit for 2 days. Expensive and full of fake people living on champagne lifestyle on lemonade money. Normally, I see a lot of glamorous young people. And in Dubai, and I don't think that's the right place for me somehow. Sideband, Ed, will you be having your favourite dish, your beef chow mein at Chow Mein Charlie's when you get to the... Yeah, probably. Bloody good place. Chow Mein Charlie's, you know, on the gateway to LK Metro. Definitely, definitely. Brian Street, with all the crap going on, I think high season will go boom. No, I don't think it will. I think there's always going to be something happening in a place like Pattaya. But what it is right now, you know, as Nick said on his live stream, that, you know, it's very, very true. You know, airfares, you know, there's a bit of a recession going on in Britain. A lot of people are short of dosh. Airfares are very, very expensive. And you know, it's you know, Thailand's expensive, women are expensive, bar fines are expensive, yeah, you know. So it's I don't know. I really don't know. I'm not in Pattaya right now, so I can't really tell you. But I'll tell you when I get there in January. I'll tell you then. Okay. Mike Richardson says, going to be a busy high season. The hotel I booked is now full up. Is it really? Okay, fair enough. That one guy, I'd say this high season is 70% of the last high season. Okay. Yogi Bear, Ed, many just haven't got the money and flights are not as they were in price. Yeah, that's fair comment. Fair comment. Steve, Eddie, I wouldn't go near a go-go. Don't mind Dubai. The car's full of dust. Okay, fair enough. G-Rig. To be honest, that copyright music thing in video seems like a complete pain. Would kill the idea a bit. You think? Yeah, it is a pain when you're you know, wandering around. You know, doing a video and there's copyright music in the background. It is a bit of a pain. It is a bit, but you know, you learn to overcome things, don't you? Repair Shop said like and share. Okay, fair comment. Fair comment. Anyone else want to phone in? Anybody else got anything to say? Speak now or forever hold your peace of whatever. No, hang on a minute. Let's go that way there. Hang on a minute. Where are we now? Get over there. Get over there. Anybody else want to phone in and give us an opinion on anything? Eason, man, did not have a good experience in Bazaar in Dubai. Let's see. Hard Tulip. The YouTuber Bangkok Pat did a video saying he got bitten by a soy dog. No insurance left. Cost him approximately 23,000 baht. Saw a video a few months ago. Posh Bangkok Hospital. Can't remember which. But really, well, keep away from those dogs. I like animals, but I wouldn't. You know. I remember that I was in a hotel in Cambodia. The hotel which I knew really quite well in their Sihanoukville. And they got this one of those cute little pugs there, one of those little cute little pug dogs. And he used to sit around like, you know, used to sit around on the steps in this, you know, the foyer of the hotel. And I couldn't resist. I went over, I stroked him, stroked him. Little bastard bit me. Little bastard, you know, bit me. I thought, you know, to hell with you little bastard, yeah. So you just keep away from strange dogs, unless they got the tail wagging or whatever, and they look clean and fresh. Just keep away from dogs, you know. I wouldn't touch dogs. I like animals, but I just keep away from them. Yeah, Mister. I don't rely on others to have a good time. So high season or no high season does not really matter. Fair comment. Yeah, Mr. Who, I was told that I don't want to do naughty stuff besides making a family resort. I think I've been there now for years. Where are we now? Yeah, Ernest Connell's old Miss Peter. Oh, good for you, mate. Ricardo, I was in Dubai last month doing a skydive. It's quite a soulless place, no personality and quite an artificial feel. The hotels and malls are glitzy and everywhere looks like Elton John's living room. Well, you've been there, then have you been? Oh, no. I don't think that'd be for me. I think that'd be quite. I think it'd be quite fun. I'd like to go there, but it's just not on the menu for me right now. Yeah, G-Rig. Yeah, just have to find a quiet place to live stream. Wouldn't get the views of Walking Street, Gailey vids, but everyone has seen that. I don't know. It all gets a bit tiresome. Damon says, high season unfortunately won't happen this year. We'll be slightly busy over Christmas and New Year, but that will be it. Okay, fair comment. I can't comment on this year's high season because it hasn't arrived yet. But when I'm in Thailand, Pattaya, in the new year, well, I'll tell you what it's like then. That's all I can say. But I've got a sneaky feeling that I'm still going to have my fun there, regardless of anything. I'm pretty sure me and little Eddie will be having fun there. Kenny say, when World War III breaks out, all your money is going to be stopped in Asia. Well, that's doom and gloom comment of the night. Neil Maiden. We're going off to Thailand on January the 14th for 8 weeks. Good for you. And we are flying with Emirates for the cost of 700 quid return each. I hope we meet for it. That sounds good. That sounds like a good break. 8 weeks, good time of year as well. Middle of January to middle of March. Nice weather. Good stuff. Good price. Good for you, mate, anyway. The watch, Wally. I get the impression you're not too keen on the Philippines, Eddie. I've been to the Philippines a couple of times and I liked it a lot better the second time. I did like the Philippines, but it's out the way of those other countries. I mean, when I'm in Thailand and Cambodia, I mean, they neighbor each other. They're quite easy to get to over land. I don't want to be getting on airplanes to go on a 4-hour flight somewhere else. I do like the Philippines. I probably will visit there again. I do like the Philippines. It's just not on the menu right now. Let's see. Chew the line. Why don't you start a members channel while finance your trip? We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I am planning on starting other things. Members channel on here or on the steady. We'll see what happens. We'll see. The problem with membership, I mean, what it is, I want to make some videos which are a bit naughty and show a little bit more of the girls and flesh and nipples and wet t-shirt. I want to show stuff like that. But even a members channel, you still can't do it. Not even there. I mean, YouTube is very, very prudish, you see. So, I don't know. I might actually find another alternative, which is independent of YouTube, to show stuff like that. Really, I've got it under review anyway. What's this? G-Rigs. Chi was always a bars at music and guess what's money about being demonetized? There's people who donate. Wouldn't worry about it for live streams, to be honest, just for logs. I mean, Cheap Charlie's he was in Exeter. He's in Exeter right now, I think. And he's cool. He does some great live streams. And I do enjoy his live streams. I really, really do. Good for him. Mr. Who, unfortunately, flight price will just keep going up as the WF don't want people to travel. Yeah, there's definitely a worldwide conspiracy out there. Conspiracy. McLaren, you'll like Udon Thani, and it's a bit of a hub for other destinations, Laos, Cambodia, etc. Plus, the Royal Thai Air Force are based there. You taxi past the fighter jets. That sounds okay. Well, I probably will visit there. I will visit when the time is right, definitely. Smurf hits, good night, thank you. I'm going to answer this anyway, because he's phoning me on Facebook. Hello. We've got Gareth here.
Hello?
Hello.
Yes, hello, Eddie from Newcastle. I saw his video before. I think the guy, what's his name again? Billy Blue. I think he's got high functioning autism like me.
No, you can't say that. He's not. He hasn't. He's a cool guy.
Right. Well, that's what I heard, but he hasn't talked about it. But you shouldn't always believe. We shouldn't always believe in rumors anyway. I'm glad he's left Cornwall, because he said that Cornwall was very expensive. Is Devon cheaper than Cornwall?
I think they're both about the same. I think they're both expensive. Both of them are. I mean, Cornwall. I think I'm right in saying that Cornwall used to be cheaper. I visited Cornwall a couple of times from Devon, and only on day trips, and the shops and fish and chips, all that seemed to be cheaper there. But I mean, Cornwall has probably become very expensive because people have realized what a lovely, delightful place it is. It's a lovely place, Cornwall. But I've seen Billy Blue at Cheap Shot. I've seen his videos, and he's an American. He's never been there before, and he said what a lovely place it is. But the fact is, I mean, it's cold. I mean, Britain is a cold climate, and I don't like cold climates. I mean, they may have a lovely beach in Cornwall, but I don't want to be there because it's cold. I want to be in a hot climate like the one behind me. You know what I mean?
Yes. Well, everybody was worried about him when he was on the cliffs that night, the other night, in that cloth thing, and he panicked. And he said when he walked to somebody he knocked on somebody's door and they got a hotel for him.
Yeah.
He was and they helped him out.
Yeah.
And the hotel charged him £80 for one night as a walk-in customer.
I know.
But he said that Billy Blue, Charlie, he said that hotel, the same one, if he had booked it on Booking, it was £150.
Yeah, it's a rip-off. Yeah, a rip-off. Britain's expensive. And is it worth it?
Yeah, exactly.
Is it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I felt sorry for the guy tonight because he was in Weatherspoons in Exeter.
Yeah.
And there was more than 200 people in the chat room. And he hasn't had a drink for 3 years.
Yeah.
And they went on an app on their computers at home or wherever they were to buy them, and they kept buying. They had like a code, an app code or whatever it's called. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you loud and clear.
And they were buying it. Maybe it's better on. Maybe the sound quality is better on a Facebook call. I've got.
Yeah, probably. Gareth Tulip is phoning me on Facebook here, and it's loud and it's loud and clear. Anyway, I just want to repeat this comment that S Travels 4K, who's got a great channel, by the way. S Travels 4K, Eddie, set up a Patreon page for some of the flashy stuff. Oh, isn't that a nice phrase? Flashy stuff. Flashy. Oh, I like flashy. That sounds like something out of a 70s X-certificate movement. Flashy stuff. It's a really, really nice phrase there. fleshy stuff. Leave a link in the YouTube page. I'm sure it will go down. Okay, I have actually got. I did set a Patreon up about two or 3 years ago, and I've never used it. Occasionally, they'll send me a message. I've never used it, but yeah, you're right there.
Well,
you're right there.
I felt sorry for the guy tonight because they were on the WhatsApp app for
Yeah.
that exact WhatsApp restaurant in Exeter.
Yeah.
The viewers, you get a lot of weird people. So that he hadn't drunk for 3 years. So they bought him a lot of weird foods, and some cruel person bought him milk. Alcoholic milk.
Yeah.
And somebody, what a cruel joke that was. The guy thought it was milk, but it was actually like vodka milk or something like that.
Oh, that's not good, is it?
But what a cruel joke. And somebody else bought him Pepsi Max
Yeah.
with a double vodka. And luckily the guy that brought it to him on a tray, who works at Weatherspoons, said exactly what the drink was: vodka with Pepsi Max.
Yeah.
And there was people making cruel comments. He's off the wagon. It's been 3 years. As soon as he tasted the Pepsi Max,
Yeah.
even though the guy told him what it was, that it was alcoholic, the server, he spat it out.
Yeah.
But he might have had a little bit of the alcoholic milk. And then he met this saxophonist that was kind of middle class and intelligent. He said he's got a saxophone website on YouTube. He's got a saxophone YouTube page, and then he took him to an Exeter saxophone bar. It was fantastic. It was middle class.
Yeah.
But Charlie fell out of place with his long beard and his hat. And he said, "Oh, I've got to go now.
Okay.
And
Well,
the guy said, "No, stay." But he was there for about 15 minutes, and then he looked for a hotel. And, but it just shows you how cruel people can be. The cruel comments in the track. People were trying to get him to drink again, and it's human nature, sadly. But there's some good ones on his stream, but there's bad ones as well. And I guess that's why he has people to block the bad ones. But yeah, I got him. If you watch the stream later, it was so bizarre. So many bizarre foods were coming up.
Yeah.
Because
okay.
It was like onion rings and onion rings. And he was eating coleslaw, and being American, he didn't know what coleslaw was. It's for salads. I felt sorry for the guy.
Okay, that sounds absolutely, that sounds good. Very, very interesting. Anyway, how about you, Gareth? What are you up to these days? Tell us a little bit about you.
Well, like I say, I'm a taxi driver, and I'm trying to save up to go to Thailand.
Yeah.
But I've been given this money to this. I've been given a lot of money to this girl in Thailand.
Oh yeah.
And I know what you're going to say. 99% of people say you're an idiot. Basically, I went into a bar in 2018, and I mean, I've just had my computer repaired, and I'm having things repaired at the moment. But I'm trying to save money for Thailand. Dishwasher can't be repaired anymore.
Yeah.
Anyway, the second time I went to Thailand was Pattaya, and I didn't know anything about the scams, and autistic people can be. I was diagnosed at 22 with high functioning autism, and I was out of my comfort zone when I went to Thailand for the first time, and I went to this beer bar, and there was two sisters in the beer bar in their 20s, the first woman approached me to go home with me, and I said no, and she was behind the bar, and a mentally disabled man came into the bar homeless, so I gave him some loose change. And then about maybe 15 minutes later, a homeless elderly woman came into the bar, and I gave her some loose change. Then the woman behind the bar said, "Oh, you have a good heart." And I think the Thais call it Nam Jai.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I later met her sister that works in the bar. And I got drunk that night. I think I had a game of pool with her. And I took her back to my hotel. And she said I had a shower with her. And she said I was drunk in the shower with her. And it was hilarious. And she basically said I was talking a lot of crap to her in the shower, and then I went to bed with her in my room in this hotel just off Walking Street, and I fell asleep on top of her, and I woke up on top of her about 5-6 hours later, and she said it was so funny you fell asleep on top of me, and you were talking all this rubbish, and then she said when I left, you didn't pay me, and then I think I went to a barbecue with her, and I think this guy who's got a website about these men getting scammed by these Pattaya Isan professional scammers.
Yeah,
I think he calls it love bombing, and I was love bombed when the other guy, everything Pattaya.
He's good.
He basically said, when you get home, change your SIM card so these confidence trickster women can't contact you anymore. I didn't do that.
Yeah.
On my first visit to Pattaya, I got home. That one that love bombed me that I've just been telling you about.
Yeah.
About 2 years later, she asked me during COVID, it was April 2020. She phoned me up. I think it was a Facebook call or a WhatsApp call, giving me the hard sell. And I think I had been watching the YouTube Pattaya videos about people falling on hard times, the bar girls, the restaurant workers. There's no welfare system, so I started giving her money. And I started giving her so basically I gave her too much money, and it's a roller coaster relationship, and I had to go bankrupt with the credit cards because they were at £43,000, and I just because I work long hours as a taxi driver, So the brother's schizophrenic.
Yeah.
The mother's got some kind about 65.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. We like I say, you've told us enough. Yeah. I get the
picture.
Yeah, I get the pitch. You've got a fan club here, Gareth. Z, is it Z Bow? Says, dude, there's awesome. He likes you. And Steve Ray. I'd never get in the taxi with you anyway. Now, Steve Ray says that means that he likes you. Steve Ray likes you. He'll never get in your taxi anyway. Joseph Derrick is saying, turn off the meter. Okay.
And basically, she persuaded the other sister's got a Manchester boyfriend.
Yeah.
She said, buy me a I'm trying to be concise, but buy my family a car, a truck, so my father can do his cow business. The brother's schizophrenic. He sometimes beats up his parents, and the daughters the two sisters are in Pattaya. The other sister's got who was also in the bar that night, and she said, "You were my first ever customer." That woman, that line.
Yeah.
But she says I am. So anyway, she was sending me photographs of trucks, photographs of houses. The father went to I paid $3,000 for land, and then I said, "Oh, I've got no more money. I'm not buying any of that," and I couldn't get a refund back. So I wasted £3,000 on land. I think they call it reals or something. Anyway, the father, the agreement was I'll send like 120,000 back, and the other girl, the other sister, sends 120,000 back, and we'll get a fantastic pickup truck for the father's cow business. So
okay.
He's from Manchester, so I sent the money. Then the other sister and the Manchester boyfriend didn't want to send the other 120,000, and I was angry because I had sent 120,000. Anyway, the father managed to get a beautiful second-hand pickup truck, so he really knew what he didn't get conned like I did, ironically, with that bloody family.
Oh yeah, you've got to. I'd say.
Yeah, and by the way, it's very interesting. Now it's just going off with this German man. She can't go with him. I don't care. And the first time I went to Thailand, it was 2017. I had bought a flight to Malaga, Spain. It was early 2017. I ended up in. I rushed to Newcastle Airport. I hadn't left the country for years. I missed the plane to Malaga, Spain. And so I said to the two women behind the counter, where can I go today? I haven't left the country for 14 years. And the two women said, Amsterdam. There's a flight leaving soon to Amsterdam.
Oh, okay.
So
Gareth, I may as well just stop you there. You've been on for a while anyway. You've been on for a while. Listen, Gareth, you've been a good caller. Gareth is phoned on Facebook, so that's better than on the phone. You can hear it better anyway. And Gareth, you've been really, really good. Gregory Rasputin wants to know: do you have passengers in your cab right now?
No, it's my night off.
Kenny T said this is a classic. Okay. Anyway, Gareth, it's been wonderful to have you on anyway. So I'll say good night to you anyway. Thanks for calling in. You've been really entertaining. I hope all's well. And call in again soon anyway. That was good fun, that was. Okay?
Yeah, okay, nice.
All the best. Have a good weekend, mate. Have a good weekend. Okay, so that there was Gareth, otherwise known as Hard Tulip, and what a good call that was. I've never actually had a call. He's phoned me on Facebook before, but I've never actually had a phone call. On Facebook, and put it on the screen, and that was, I think you'll agree, that was a lot better sound quality. He was cool. He was good fun. Gareth was good fun. That was a good call. That was. Okay. So anyway, Daniel Mills said, keep him on longer. Okay. He's cool. We'll get him on again. And he was good fun. He was good fun. We like having callers on here. Yogi Bear, turn your phone off. Okay. We're going to turn the phone. I'm going to turn this phone off anyway, simply because we've had enough. Okay. So I'm going to turn this one off because that's an old phone. I'm just gonna fill up my glass a secondo. Won't be long. Okay, so anyway, I'll finish off here. Okay, Bintman, your mobile number wasn't connecting earlier. That was a different mobile. That's my proper mobile, but he phoned me on Facebook. That was actually a Facebook call, that was. So anyway, if is S4 Travels still there in the chat. He mentioned something about flashy stuff. I mean, I wonder if I do a Patreon, could I show? I've still got that cheeky girl video, the wet t-shirt. Can you show stuff like that on Patreon? Anyone know the answer? I mean, if I started a Patreon and uploaded stuff like my wet t-shirt competition in the Philippines, would I be able to get away with that on Patreon? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe someone would like to tell me. Jimmy James, Pattaya is really the only full place on this planet, to be honest. It's not expensive and it's pretty good. If you want to go to heaven, buy your jellies. By the way, interesting phones tonight. Okay, thanks for that. Yeah. Bow. Etty, you need to party with Gareth. I think you mean Gareth in Pattaya film at 1 million views. Which okay, that's cool. They too on yeah, okay. Z Bow. I think yeah, that's probably an idea that I think I'd enjoy that. I'd like to meet. I definitely would. Okay. Yeah, Willy Wonka. Why did you all the script? I haven't. Bayou. Bayou, yes, Ed, you need to make a recording of the squeaky door. Okay. Yeah. Bayou, Nick Eventi seems to be moving his usual streams as YouTube has gotten ultra puritanical. He's doing the members area, but as I understand the members area, it's not as if anything goes in the members area, as I understand it. It's not as anything goes. Yeah, McLaren. We'll be on Facebook. So, okay, well, good for you, because that was definitely a better call than what we had the other on the other phone, wasn't it? Definitely. What was I saying? What was I saying? Yeah, it's not as if you start a member stream, anything goes there. You still can't show tits and all that kind of stuff, and whatever. Bintman, you've been in touch with Jeff or Bestie Lay? Only on Facebook. I like both of those guys, definitely. Yeah, now, this is interesting. S Travels 4K. You will need to confirm your content will be 18 plus by sending a picture of driving license or proof you are over 18. Really? If you want to see a picture of my driving license or prove I'm over 18, you should be good to go. I've just made my page and seems fine. So can I just ask you, do you show titties and, and all that kind of stuff? Nipples and all that kind of stuff? That'll be I wouldn't mind that. I'd be all for that. Puny Hub. Yeah, Puny Hub. Okay. Okay, so anyway, so anyway, I mean, I wonder on Patreon if you perhaps I should join your Patreon and have a look at it, because S Travels 4K is really, really good. What I'd like to know, if I do naughty stuff, can I show it on Patreon without a problem, or will Patreon pull the plug on me? That's what I want to know. Yeah, McLaren. I'll send Wise a picture. Okay, fair enough. Mike Richardson set up a Discord group. I don't know what that's all about, really. I don't do stuff like that. Anyway, listen, we've been on for an hour and 44 minutes. Let me just say, I'm drinking that at pooping while standing. Pooping while standing. Yes, Discord is your best bet. Patreon's been cracking down. What's Discord's your best? What's Discord all about? What is that? I thought that was for live streams. What is that all about? Can you show if I film a girl with her titties out? Can I show that on Discord? I don't know what that's all about, really. Bitman, set up an OnlyFans page, Eddie. What me on it? I don't think anyone's going to want to see that. V is here. Good evening. Yeah, okay. So anyway, I'm gonna finito now. Anyway, yeah. Yesterday, I actually got hold of a copy. I got hold of a copy of this here. There you go. Ed Sweeney's 5 go to Pattaya. That is my book, that is. And I was surprised at how big it is. I actually got hold of a paperback. The paperback came out yesterday. So anyway, there it is. 5 Go to Battalion. It's quite big, really. And I was worried about. I was really, really worried about the format, because you've got to get it all right. You know, Amazon knocked it back once. You know, when I made the first attempt, simply because the the cover didn't go to all the edges. I didn't format that right, but I have done it now, and it looks quite impressive. I'm really, really glad, and it's there's plenty of it. So anyway, the paperback version of 5 Go to Battaya, an original book about 5 scousers who go to Battaya in search of sun, sea, sand, and a bit of rumpy bumpy, is available on Amazon. It's available in what is it? Those Kindle things, and also paperback. If anyone's interested, I put a video out today. Mark Holman, thank you for that super chat. Whatever happened to Scooter? They still fly. I flew on Scooter a couple of early last year, didn't I? And it was okay, very, very basic, but it done the job. I don't know. I haven't heard about them recently. Thanks for that. Thanks for that super chat. Anyway, Mark. Kenny, there used to be loads of titties on Facebook years ago, but they stamped it all out now. That's no good, is it? Yeah. Z-Bow, is there pictures? I can't read. There's no pictures actually in the book. There's no pictures in the book. Yeah, S Travels 4K. Nudity is welcome on Patreon, like nips and fleshy stuff, but I don't think sex. Like I said, oh no, that's okay as long as I like when you walk along a beach and you see nice a woman with a nice body and nipples. I love all that kind of stuff. You know, if I don't want to see the other stuff. I always got porn up for that anyway. No, thanks for that. Thanks for that anyway. Thanks for that, S Travels 4K. Thank you for that. Ian Lang, thumbs up, people. Okay. Eason Man, I can play you, Eddie, in the film. Fair enough. Fair comment. Bintman, what is the price of the paperback? It's on Amazon. If you go to Amazon and you type in 5 Go to Battaya, Edward Sweeney, then it will come up, and it's about the price of your average fish and chips, or maybe even a bit less. Johnny B is here. Hi Ed, nice hairdo. I just booked a winter break to Egypt. Have you ever been? I never made it to Egypt simply because they had a massacre there. I was planning on going to the temples there, but they had a massacre and lots of people were killed and all that kind of stuff. So I never actually made it. Listen, I'm going to finish now anyway. I'm going to finish now anyway. I'm going to finish now anyway. Listen, guys, thanks for coming along tonight. We've had a nice little stream. We've had a bit of a laugh. We've had a couple of really, really great callers, and I'll be back next week. I'll be back next week on this channel with another live stream. But in the meantime, I'll be back on Steady Eddie Live, probably Monday night. We'll do a little bit of a stream then at 9 o'clock UK time, when we'll talk about other things other than travel. So in the meantime, thanks for joining us, guys, and have a great weekend. See you next week. See you soon. Cheers.